What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report for Tuesday, October 7th, 2014, delivering some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello. That's RAYMELO, or on Twitter at The Enter Report. And you can listen to the Entertainment Report with Ray Mello on iHeartRadio anytime, anywhere around the world. All you have to do is go to the iHeartRadio website online and search for the Entertainment Report, and it will take you to not only the page but previous episodes of the program. Actor Stephen Collins, best known for playing a pastor on the WB series Seventh Heaven, has allegedly confessed to child molestation. TMZ posted an audio tape on Tuesday morning that included the 67-year-old Collins apparently confessing to molesting up to 3 underage girls during a therapy session with his estranged wife, Faye Grant. Grant is believed to have secretly recorded the conversation, an act that's reportedly legal in the state of California if done in the name of gathering evidence against a person who has committed a violent felony. Collins has first filed for divorce from Grant in 2012. The New York Police Department is now conducting an active criminal investigation into Collins. A rep for the NYPD told the Wrap there is a formal complaint on file and the incident is being investigated by the Manhattan Special Victims Squad. In the audio, it's clear that Grant knew ahead of time that Collins had committed these alleged felonies. The actor made reference to some sort of disclosure he's made previously to his wife, which could be key evidence against him should it come to authorities' attention. Collins goes on to provide details regarding the molestation of an 11-year-old girl who was related to his first wife. He says that he exposed himself to her when she was between ages 11 to 13, and that, quote, there was one moment of touching where I put her hand on my penis. When you expose yourself to blank 10-year-old sister, did you have an erection? His wife asked him. No, partially, maybe, I think, he replies. How did you talk to her? What kind of things did you say? She continues. What is that you are looking for? The therapist tried to interject. The exposure happened a couple of times, he replied. A couple of times, Grant asked. You told me once. No, I said on the list it happened several times. I said on the disclosure. Collins also mentioned molesting the niece of the woman who lived across the way from them in their neighborhood in Los Angeles, to whom he claims he made amends 12 to 15 years ago, as well as a girl from New York City, hence why the NYPD is involved. According to TMZ, 2 NYPD Special Victims Unit detectives reportedly flew to Los Angeles last week to interview Grant. The Wrap has reached out to both a publicist and manager for Collins, but hasn't heard back yet as of publication. Collins played Reverend Eric Kamen on Seventh Heaven for 11 seasons from 1996 to 2007, which aired on the WB and later on the CW. In the series, the minister played a father of 7 who's navigated his piety and real-life issues in each episode. The show launched the careers of future stars Jessica Biel and Beverly Mitchell. In a creepy coincidence of life imitating art, Collins played a father who has a sexual relationship with his teenage babysitter in the 1996 Lifetime movie The Babysitter's Seduction, which co-stars Kerry Russell. Ironically, he also appeared on an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit in 2008. In recent years, Collins has also appeared in the NBC series Revolution, the ABC Family series The Fosters, and the Lifetime series Devious Maids. Although it's unclear how TMZ obtained the audio, it's not uncommon for parties involved in contentious legal battles to leak evidence to the site in order to gain a PR advantage in their case. In a related story, Stephen Collins' former wife, Faye Grant, accused the Seventh Heaven star of being a pedophile with a long-term pattern of sexually molesting children in divorce documents filed in November 2013. In a document obtained by the Wrap on Tuesday, Grant details a series of molestation allegations, and she claims that her famous husband, quote, used his celebrity status to engender the trust of the families of the children he molested. She also states, I further believe there are more victims, but thus far he only confessed to these 3 girls. The documents go on to say the couple separated in February 2012 after Grant learned Stephen had been living a secret life during a therapy session. In January 2012, Faye learned for the first time that Stephen had been engaged in a long-term pattern of molesting children, the legal papers state. Grant also alleges that the beloved actor who played a pastor on the WB series confessed to molesting 1 girl who lived in Los Angeles and 2 others in New York. The documents state that at the time of the alleged incidents, the girls were aged 10 to 14, but they would all be over 26 years old now. She also claims Collins' therapist asserted that he had a narcissistic personality and sociopathic tendencies. Grant further states her then estranged husband, quote, admitted that he had sexually molested 3 underage girls over a decade. At least 2 of these girls were molested over the course of several years. At least one of the victims has filed a report with the New York City Special Victims Unit. She adds that she's become aware of the alleged abuse when she, quote, received letters and a phone call from the husband of one of the 3 aforementioned victims. Reruns of the WB series 7th Heaven has been pulled from UPTV after a recording surfaced Tuesday in which the series star Stephen Collins appeared to confess to child molestation. Charles Humbar, president and CEO of UP, says, as a top family-friendly network, we are deeply concerned for the families that are potentially affected by these disturbing allegations surrounding actor Stephen Collins. Collins has not yet been charged with the crime, but as the Wrap previously reported, the New York Police Department is now conducting an active criminal investigation. TMZ released the audio recording of what is said was the actor admitting to multiple instances of child molestation. Seventh Heaven has been a beloved family show and a fan favorite on our network, Humbar continued. We have made the decision to remove the series from our schedule effective at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We will continue to monitor the situation and listen carefully to our viewers. Reruns of Super Nanny, Touched by an Angel, and The Parkers will replace Seventh Heaven on UPTV. The Seventh Heaven removal is the latest fallout for the release of the recording. Collins has also been fired from Universal's upcoming comedy sequel, Ted 2, and he has resigned from his position on the SAG-AFTRA board. And in an ironic twist, Seventh Heaven actress Sarah Goldberg died at the age of 40. Sarah Goldberg, who played Sarah Glass Camden on Seventh Heaven and appeared in Jurassic Park 3, died in the family's Wisconsin cabin on September 27th at the age of 40. Her mother, Judy Goldberg, told the Chicago Sun-Times she went to sleep and didn't wake up. The cause of death was not immediately known, but a heart ailment was suspected, the newspaper reported. Goldberg first captured the spotlight on CBS's Judging Amy in 2002, but she's perhaps best known for playing Barry Watson's love interest on the WB's Seventh Heaven for 4 seasons until 2006. Watson tweeted out his condolences for his former co-star. On Twitter, he said, R.I.P. Sarah, I will miss you always, love you, B. Goldberg also had recurring roles on CBS's Without a Trace and the CW's 90210, rebooting in addition to roles in features Training Day and Jurassic Park 3. The actress's representatives did not immediately respond to the Wrap's request for comment. Her death was reported on the same day her Seventh Heaven co-star Stephen Collins made news by becoming the subject of an NYPD investigation into molestation allegations. Jesse Helt, who was put into the spotlight after accepting Miley Cyrus's MTV Video Music Awards, received a 6-month jail sentence Tuesday for violating probation, NBC News reports. The 22-year-old and his lawyer had asked the judge for leniency. Attorney Whitney Boyce even pleaded in court, saying her client would, quote, like to be viewed as a good person, not as a nuisance to society. Judge Monty Campbell, however, citing continuing probation violations as the reason to revoke his probation and sent him to jail. Helt was originally arrested in 2010 on misdemeanor charges. Next year, he failed to meet with his assigned probation officer or complete his required community service. The young adult first made news when he attended the annual award show with Cyrus back in August. After the single won Video of the Year for Wrecking Ball, Cyrus asked Helt to accept the award on her behalf. In an emotional speech, Helt shared his personal story of being homeless in the United States and urged fans to get involved with the widespread issue. Shortly after the show, Cyrus shared her support for Helt and all those who can relate to his situation. She wrote in Twitter, people who are homeless have lived very hard lives, Jesse included. I hope that this can be the start of a national conversation about youth homelessness and how to end it. Tony Stark isn't calling it quits anytime soon. Robert Downey Jr. has been back and forth when it comes to the possibility of an Iron Man 4. Finally, though, the 49-year-old star set the record straight on Tuesday's episode of Ellen DeGeneres Show, confirming, okay, yes, There's a fourth movie in the works. It took a little prompting to get this answer, though. He quoted saying, "I know there's going to be a bunch of more Marvel movies," he said at first, "and they have big ideas of how to do it best, and they're in the middle of negotiations, blah, blah, blah." Ellen decoded the response for him, though, saying, "So yes." Then, and only then, did Robert Downey Jr. concede, confirming, "Okay, yes." As for the story that Robert Downey Jr. will only do Iron Man 4 if pal Mel Gibson is signed on to direct, Deadline said to the star, "Marvel badly wants Iron Man 4, and you said you aren't doing it. How about the idea you'll do the movie if Mel directs it?" To which Robert Downey Jr. responded, "Correct. Why not? That movie would be bananas." Many interpreted that comment to mean Robert Downey Jr. would only do Iron Man 4 if Mr. Gibson were in the director's chair, but Robert clarified what he meant in a Reddit AMA Tuesday, explaining, "It was an offhand remark to a journalist and friend. I have other projects in mind for Mel and I. Sooner than later, the Marvel roster will be made public and all questions will be answered." Fair enough, Robert Downey Jr. provided some other invaluable information in his Reddit AMA, though some of which wasn't even Avengers related. Like, for example, his rapper name would be R2D2. He insists that Downey fabric softener has never offered him any kind of endorsements deals, and he requires at least one bath a day. Mere days before Sunday's Season 5 debut, AMC has renewed The Walking Dead for its sixth season. Scott M. Gimple will return as the series' showrunner and executive producer, along with executive producers Robert Kirkman, Gail Ann Hurd, David Alpert, George Nicotero, and Tom Luce. Over the past 2 years, The Walking Dead has been the top show on TV among adults 18 through 19. It's also the highest-rated show in cable history. The zombie apocalypse drama is very strong across social medias as well, with the series boasting 30 million Facebook fans and 2.7 million Twitter followers. Globally, The Walking Dead will again be first on Fox, with Fox International Channels, FIC, bringing the show to international audiences within 24 hours after the U.S. launch. Given that time frame, Season 5 will premiere elsewhere around the world on October 13 in all of its 125-plus markets. AMC President Charlie Collier said in a press release, "We could not be more excited for October 12 as we share new episodes of The Walking Dead with fans around the globe." He also added, "In advance of Sunday's Season 5 premiere, AMC proudly confirmed the sixth season order of this extraordinary series. Thank you to Robert Kirkman, Scott Gimple, the terrific executive producers, and the entire team who bring this compelling world and these rich characters to life. There's plenty more Dead ahead thanks to their impressive collective effort." Season 5 of The Walking Dead premieres Sunday, October 12 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on AMC. The live premiere of Talking Dead with host Chris Hardwick follows afterward the episode. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, October 7th, 2014. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello. I'll be back tomorrow delivering some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello. That's RAYMLO, or on Twitter @The Enter Report. You can listen to The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello anytime, anywhere around the world on iHeartRadio. You can go onto the website and search for The Entertainment Report, and it will take you to the page where you can listen to this podcast episode and any previous episodes of this show. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.